Building the synaptic pathway that allows us to start taking control of our lives and walking our own walk requires that we learn to prime the brain to learn. When we learn to do something new, and in this course I'm going to use the analogy of learning to drive a car. When we learn to drive a car, we know that it takes practice and discipline and repetition until we are able to smoothly drive the car to where we want it to go. With learning to drive the brain, it is the same. In the course of these lessons, the aim is to start building synaptic pathways of self-control so that you can start putting yourself on your own tracks towards your own destiny, to be fully immersed in the adventure that is your life. Today, with this overwhelming amount of information that comes at us from all sides, we have come to believe that to act is to be productive as we jump from one stimulus to another. That's like us jumping from one set of tracks on the beach to another. In this course, you're going to learn that to be truly productive first requires that you slow down. That you slow down and prime your brain to learn. Because the brain that is reacting is not learning. It's not learning what you want it to learn. It's learning to react. So in this first lesson, we're going to learn to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. We'll get into that in the next lesson. In order to prime yourself, your brain, to learn, you want to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. It doesn't matter what you're learning, whether you're learning from this course or you're trying to learn something new at school or in front of the computer, whatever it is. The first thing to do is to sit, ground yourself, here I am, pull yourself towards yourself, and take a slow, deep breath. That literally starts your parasympathetic nervous system to kick in. It primes your brain to slow down, pay attention to what is happening here. So the breathing is a slow 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out. That's all. And then you are ready, your brain is ready to take in new knowledge, to slowly but surely build up those synaptic pathways that will enable you to step onto your own path. And once you've done this, I'd like you to do a small activity to test your learning ability. Memorize 2 or 3 phone numbers that you might need in an emergency should you lose your phone and should you have to use someone else's phone and call a friend, a family member that can help you out of trouble. In my youth, this was something we just did naturally. We had a whole slew of phone numbers in our heads. Today, not so much. Our phones are thinking for us. We are outsourcing more and more of our mental capacity to our phones, to our computers. In this course, the aim is to try and reclaim some of that in order to make our brains stronger, more resilient, more muscular, to put us on our path to adventure.